Just walking down the quiet streets of a village on the way to church. Of course, I'm a little late for church, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, it's amazing because usually this area, look, I like how it's kind of creepy. I'm looking into people's windows. Look, Merry Christmas. Okay. So here I am. Okay. Village Tavern. Oh, it looks like it. No, it should not. It's open? That's crazy. Oh, it's open. I'm sure this is the ours, but yeah, it's pretty empty. Oh, look, there's empty. Open and empty. Look. Interesting. Yeah, I don't want to go. Where's money go? Oh, look, all the way down is called a Shake Shack and Burgers. It has a restaurant. So I wonder is it open or not. How pretty. It's so nice to look at it from this way. Okay, so does it not kill me? Thank you very much. Happy Christmas. Okay. Here we are, Leroy Street crossing. Okay. So very nice, very quiet. Oh, look. Right here is the public library on Leroy Street. I've been to that library many times. Very nice, very pretty. It's closed now for Christmas Eve. Leroy Street, St. Luke's Place. Here we are with little brownstones. Not me. How nice these brownstones. Isn't it pretty? Very nice. Very nice. So here we are crossing. And it's great. I have no gold boots for Christmas, huh? Look. Very cool. Now go to church with gold boots. That's good look, I think, huh? Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. So here I am walking. I'm supposed to go to church. It's like, it's this old Presbyterian. I think it's Presbyterian church. I'm sorry, it's a bad. It's a bad because I guess you could say mostly Catholic. But this church is so cool, like near me. Kind of near, yeah. So pretty. Oh, look, fancy restaurants here. I'm surprised there's a lot of places that are open and they're doing a lot of business. Because where I come from, usually everything is about the evening. Okay, so everything is about Christmas Eve. On the 25th is not that big. Okay, it's really mostly the evening Christmas and you eat in the evening. And the 25th is sort of like, oh, okay, continuation. But the main thing really happens on the 24th and everybody stays up until midnight, and that's when kids get their presents after midnight. So here I am on Hudson Street walking. Yeah, so not super busy, but yeah, here I am walking a bit more. So we're close, we're getting there soon, very soon. So look, flowers in the air. Oh, nice. Oh, look, moon. You see the moon right there? Oh, hello. Where are you, moon? Oh, there you are. Look. Oh, hello. Oh, look. I love that the signs are classic. Liquor store. They're closing. I guess it must be a big day for selling liquor. Christmas. Merry Christmas. Everybody. Merry Christmas. Everybody. Merry Christmas. Everybody. Oh, everything closed. So, but it's nice. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Okay. This place looks so cool. It's called Takashi. I walked by many times, never in. Okay, almost there. Alright. Okay, so here we are, here something. Okay, I'm good cross. Okay guys, here is Grove Street. Good cross. In the fields. So during the day you can see how pretty it is. It's dark, so Oh, here I am. So it's no, I'm sorry, 37 degrees. Pretty cold. On the returning from service, it's still technically, I think it's 11:47 or something. So here I am walking on Hudson Street. So cute. Look, looks like a Christmas gingerbread house. That's cute. So just walking back, and this street is so pretty, and I think I want to see if I can. There's this old little cluster of houses. It's actually really cold. It feels colder than 37, but let's see if I can see it. There's a gravel there. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, next time. It's so strange. There's barely anyone. And you can almost imagine how it must have been like. This is Commerce Street. How it must have been like in the 19th century. So very pretty. Except that there was no heating, so it was harder. So there's a very nice theater here, very pretty. Cherry Lane Theater, very nice. Oh look, how pretty. Deserted streets, Manhattan. The village. Returning from Christmas service. Roses are goes together. Does not find anybody on the street. Hi guys, so it's a little bit over midnight, the 24th to the 25th. So I have looked from. I said, no, I'm taking off Christmas. I am. No. Well, here I am. Yeah. So guys, I just had one service to this church. Let's say the name here. What is it? 1 second. Oh. Because, I'm technically Catholic, but I went to a different one. It's called the St. Luke's Church. Okay, I always forget their name. I'm. It's bad because I go there on holidays. But it's St. Luke's. What is the full name? It's a great little church, guys, on Hudson Street. Okay, yeah, St. Luke's in the Fields. Okay, so it's for the address is 487 Hudson Street, New York 10014. So it's it's a cute little church, okay. And what I liked about it, okay, it's if you're not, coming from Catholic traditions, you have female priests, and it's very progressive. So it's cool, it's cool because it was very nice. So I cried so much at the beginning when Jesus comes, little baby Jesus comes around, little baby. I was really sad because, not sad, I was moved. I wasn't sad because, all the stuff that's happening, you know what I mean? It's like there's always light, and that's why I was like, oh, look, now I'm making the makeup melting. I'll cry, have glasses on, everything melting. So see, I'm suddenly alcoholic nose, red. It's because of makeup cover. So it's very cold out. I made videos of my way back and everything, but go and post later. So anyway, guys, so after that I was like, I wanted to do a video on this about the New Year's, but I just wanted to just do a quick vision, maybe of the cards. No particular question, okay, just okay. This is TMI. You see my nails. This is black. Why? Because I am like Stephen Miller. I put the little fake hair on top. No, it's not fake hairs because I haven't done the roots. So I'm like, oh, I just put a little. It looks like a mascara, but it's kind of like reminds me of. It looks like car oil. It's very nice. We do things for the health. Like seriously, the health, like all this stuff we put on our bodies is kind of crazy. How it's very healthy. Yeah, very healthy. So anyway, so here is it. So here we are. So what I want to know, guys, is really how different will next year's Christmas be, okay? Because at the service, there was this woman, I forgot her name, the rector is her name? The Reverend Caroline Stacy. It's very cool. It's a cool lady, and she was talking about how all these things, okay? So there's always the people who are excluded because you don't have the visa, it's always like, and she said, instead of building walls, we need to build bridges, right? So she didn't say it in those words, but something like that, okay? So how different, okay? So I was so moved, like I said, it's always renewal. This essentially, I think, the basic message here. And I want to know how different is what is the difference between tonight's Christmas and next year's Christmas, okay? So This is head of die. Okay, so what is the difference between tonight's Christmas and next year? How is it going to change? So guys, you see here bubbling noise of the it's on the oven thing. I have my bolognese sauce was cooking for 3.5 hours, so now it's bubbling because I heat it up because I'm hungry finally. Okay, so so guys, immediately what I saw, okay, is that it was the image of it's as if Trump was a poster, and the poster is being lifted off, like pulled out of the walls, and so you see the I've seen this image before, that Trump is just a facade, okay, that just an image, and it's like a poster. And you know those, when you see the footage of communist countries when they're taking down the posters or the statues, that's kind of similar feeling. And there's great confusion, I'll be honest, okay. It shows that this is like the poster is being ripped out and there's nothing there. And people are confused. I think the people that are confused obviously are the quote-unquote the base, okay. I've said before, guys, there's a lot of propaganda saying that, oh, the Democrats, they're going to be scared. No, they are going to be confused. And what happens is that everything, propaganda and a lot of the things that we've been talking about have ignored or masked the real problems, okay? So then we're going to really see the reality is going to come up, and the people who are in the bubble are going to be very scared, really, okay, and confused and angry at those who do the false preachers, okay. They're going to be exposed. And I said before, I don't even see Trump. It's just an image. The image is ripped apart, okay. It's kind of not ripped apart. The poster comes out, and it shows that the issues that no one really wanted to talk about, they're going to have to be talked about because of all this history of denial, okay. This whole, and I'm talking about it's almost as if, guys, the weight of history is going to hit the country. And there just has to be a lot of discussion, and it's just people are kind of like don't know where to go. It's like, so it's as if something hit and suddenly people wake up, okay. But it's not us. Obviously, it's the people who believe this. I kind of feel for them in a way, right? But so okay, so send me to December 24th. 10 p.m. 2019. Tell me the things that from what is today to what's going to be the 19th. What is not going to be there anymore? This administration is not going to be there. Nobody in this administration is going to be there. None of Trump's children. Some of them are going to be in jail. Trump is not going to be in the government. He's going to be it's like he's sort of hidden. And yeah, guys, I still see that kind of, it's not a prison, but it's some sort of dominant. He's too dangerous for. Like what is that? Where is he? Where's Trump? Where's Trump? Hidden away, subdued criminal. He's a criminal. So many criminals, so many crimes. How do we? He's like. Yeah, he's hidden away, okay, and it's like the president is president. Confusion. So guys, okay, the difference is that the difference from today is that I still see that the people I don't even want to call them conservatives, because I don't think, you know, they appropriated this term conservatives, but I don't think they really are conservative, right, in the traditional way. But the people who believed in Fox News and all those things, they're like in Portuguese there's a term barata tonta. It means lost cockroach. Okay, so it's kind of like, oh, where do we go? Oh, what? It's as if they wake up from this. Not they wake up. They kind of like realize that the whole thing was a bubble. What they were being told was a total lie, and they don't know where to believe. They don't know where to go, and they're dazed. Okay, it's like all these zombies. Okay, I feel like, and at the same time, it's as if all these truths came out, and most people, not most, I think there's just a total confusion, okay? And this exposes, for whatever reason, okay, it seems hard to believe, but there's the exposure of why. I feel like, you know, guys, for obviously, as we know, the Republicans have been trying to kill social programs and all these things. So in a weird way, because of the crazy amount of lying, they are going to have to question things dramatically, okay? So there's just gonna be it's almost like, it's bizarre, but it shows that in the course of events of 2019, all those people who were fed, not all of them, but a lot of them that were fed all these lies, they have to stop and think what was the reason for it, right? Because it looks like to me like those propaganda networks and channels were dismantled to a degree, or at least they're not able to coordinate in the same manner. So what it shows, it shows because some of them may have gone to, there's something here serious, okay? It just shows that those people, you know, they're people have always been telling them how to think, and now everything they believed in turned out to be a lie. So it's to them, it's very traumatic, okay? Because they're angry at the people. Like I said before, guys, you don't worry about it. Like if you're progressive, they're not going to go after you. They're going to go after. They want to demand it. Sort of like as if, imagine the people who believed in Bernie Madoff, the same thing on a bigger scale, Trump, okay? So the whole thing, it's like they've been propping up this lies, and it does not only doesn't it work, but when it comes out, the truth comes out about what it really is, then it's like it makes them want more and more answers, okay? So because guys, I see this sense of confusion, a sense of alertness, but you know, for example, we are alert, right? But there's a lot of people who are still kind of like, oh, whatever, things are going, he's crazy, but then it's like, we know, we've been talking about this for years now, but then they're going to be like, wait, are you serious that these people they're controlled by Russians? Are you serious? What are you talking about? Oh my God, no way. We know that. But finally, it's going to explode into something where they're not going to be able to deny it. Okay, so what was stopping the Trump thing? It was all the propaganda and all that stuff. So it's saying here, don't worry, because there's no way, they're not going to be able to escape from this. Truth is going to come out. No, and there's also, it's showing here some sort of boomerang effect where, because they were trying to hide this for so long, it's almost like it makes people want to seek the truth more. So everything is going to be dismantled, not necessarily by the Democrats, guys, just there's a crisis of faith among the people who believed in this, in a good way, right? Yeah, I see, guys, the big difference, it's so interesting, right? The big difference here seems to be that it's the people who believed in Trump who are going to be going through this crisis, okay? And it's good, right? Because we have been going through this for a long time. Finally, they have to wake up. And it's showing, guys, you know, just the message of essentially Christmas, if anything, right, is to the rebirth and the renewal and the continuous presence of light. And so I think this is the message, okay? And I was thinking that also as the Mass was going on, that when we see the, you know, a lot of times people ask me, oh, but such and such, oh, such and such is happening, this is bad. But you have to remember, always think of like from the God's perspective. What is the light? And does this is this the way of the light or not? And that's what you have to hold on to. And you have to remember that you have a role to play, in the sense that you have to think, if you close your eyes and ask, you know, when it's like, if is something true or not true, just think, does this bring love or fear? If something, I absolutely believe that if something is coming from the fear-based mechanism, then it's not the truth. The truth is always about light, transparency, and love. Okay, so it, you know, if it's all about like, well, don't be scared, because this is, if you think of like the power of God in whatever religion, or even if you don't have a religion, there's a universe that is so much bigger than we are. And you always have to remember, anyone or anything who claims to be bigger than the others, who claims to be bigger than God, is always the false prophet. And that's what it shows, the fall of the false prophet. Okay, so it's not going to be pretty. Okay, and people who would deny, they're going to come to a point where they won't be able to deny, because they're you know, gaslighting. The gaslighting pump no longer has any gaslighting gas to, you know, to pump. The pump is broken. And once you, that's the thing, that the gaslighting era depends on all the lies and the mechanisms to pump it out. And when it's over, it can't go on. So that's what it shows, guys. I think there's a reckoning, okay, in the part of those people in the far right. They have, you know, the ones that are still considered not criminals, okay, they have to think deeper. But I don't want to do a reading right now, guys. It's just I just want to say hello and see the difference, okay? And I think it's, you know, because I know I'm going to do more readings, of course, starting the 26th. I'm back, but I just wanted to say this, that it shows that what I see here is that Trump will have left quite a while out. Like by the time Christmas comes, it could, you know, I feel like the feeling I have is that Trump will have left a while. He's a, not a memory, because people are still grappling. It's like when Trump leaves and this administration leaves, it's not going to be like, let's do something else. No, it's going to be years and even decades of dealing with the consequences, not just the consequences, the crimes of this. Okay, so it's not going to be like, oh, we're so happy. It's just going to be somber, very somber. That's how I see it. Okay, so, but for now, you know, for Christmas, really, like just rejoicing in the light of rebirth. Okay, that's really the message. So good stuff here and go back, because I have a different. No, I'm not. I'm taking no. I'm not here Christmas. No. So okay, 1 second. Oh. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay? So good night, everybody. Sleep well. Merry Christmas for reals. Okay? Alright. Okay.